And welcome to Wayne County Now. It is Friday evening, May the 10th, 2024. I'm Dustin Fuller reporting. You can find these and other stories by finding us at our website, mywaynecountynow.com. Traffic this morning at a standstill for a while on I-64 at mile marker 104 in Wayne County. Wayne County now has confirmed that traffic is back at normal speed. As of 6:30 this morning, Wayne County now learned of a truck fire on the interstate through a news tip. There was a traffic backup for about 40 minutes on the interstate due to the incident as crews had to put the fire out. Wayne City fire crews put out the fire. According to what we've learned, there were fireworks in that truck. Truck was hauling, as mentioned, fireworks, according to public officials. The Wayne County Board held their regular monthly session last night in the basement of the Wayne County Courthouse. Tara Bierster, Alex Paul, and Lily Simpson were on hand at the meeting. Paul and Simpson both discussed their experiences with 4-H, with Paul being more involved in statewide and national side of things with the 4-H program, and Simpson being involved with items closer to home. Bierster, before the board, informed the board of several projects that have been going on with the local 4-H clubs, schools, and community. State's Attorney Kevin Kakak introduced his new ASA to the board. Kyle Ellis, the new ASA on the board, recently joined his staff earlier this year. In appointments, Jeremy Vaughn and Jim Rush were approved to 3-year terms as trustees of the Fairfield Rural Fire Protection District. For CETA, the board is currently seeking appointments for that board. In department reports, the Highway Department recently sold a couple of pickups, 2 box trucks, and a roller. The department also has a new employee. The circuit clerk released her annual report. That report shows a shortfall of around $6,000. That shortfall is believed to be due to the pretrial release provisions of the Safety Act. County officials are looking into a workaround to recapture those funds. The Sheriff's Department reports that things are getting busier with their office. Currently, Sheriff Odie is trying to obtain a grant for ICRMP for insurance purposes. County Clerk and Recorder Liz Ann Woodrow told the board that she had a new employee that started on Thursday and another employee that will be starting in her office on May 20th. Woodrow stated that one employee recently retired and another has been out on medical leave. Coroner Carrie Dagg told the board her new coolers have been installed, but some other upgrades are needed. With the new coolers, the current alarms with those coolers do not work. And also, there's an issue with the generator. The old generator was single-phase, while the new coolers require 3-phase power on the generator. Coroner Dagg told the board that she is looking into a grant for a 3-phase generator and is working with Wayne White Electric for that grant. The EMA report came out with 3 recent displacements due to recent storms in the area. Displaced residents have been assisted by the American Red Cross. An ARPA request, there was a request approved for $17,167.21. That came from the coroner's office for electrical work on the new coolers for the morgue. A request for a raise to $50,000 for the next term was discussed for Coroner Dagg. Currently, Carrie Dagg is making $16,560. There was discussion on the floor about that jump. Some of the county board members were upset with the last-minute request. The board feels Dagg should get the raise, but concerns were mentioned between the jump in salary and the last-minute nature of that request. A special meeting will be held in regard to the matter. That meeting is set for May the 30th at 7 p.m. Several complaints were brought up with the Wayne County Humane Society in their response to picking up animals in both county and other villages inside of the county. Currently, the board is looking into the contract with the Humane Society. Board discussed filing a 30-day notice with the Humane Society to cancel their contract. However, no decision was made at Thursday night's meeting. Wayne County Sheriff's officials were called to a single-vehicle accident on County Road 1275 North, about a quarter-mile east of County Road 50 East in Hickory Hill Township. It happened 12:30 p.m. on Thursday afternoon. 18-year-old Allison Northup of Blueford was driving eastbound on the roadway when she lost control of her vehicle due to holes in the roadway and deep, loose gravel. Northup's Subaru ran off the right side of the roadway and struck a ditch. The vehicle overturned once, coming to rest on the passenger side. Wayne City ambulance was called to the scene. Over $1,500 of damage was reported to the vehicle. An Albion woman was sentenced to 2 years, 3 months in the Illinois Department of Corrections following a violation of first offender probation. The case dates back to 2021. 47-year-old Shelley Marie Best was booked to the Wayne County Jail following sentencing. Following her 27-month sentence, she will serve 6 months of mandatory supervised release. Best in June of 2022, as part of a plea deal, originally pled guilty to possession of meth. That charge was changed from possession with the intent to deliver meth. A count of delivery meth was dropped. In May of 2023, a petition to revoke probation was issued on that case. In October of 23, Best was arrested and charged with possession of meth and meth delivery, as well as possession of drug paraphernalia. Best will still be responsible for court costs of $4,811. A Florida woman was sentenced to 30 years in the Wayne County Jail following a sentence for possession of methamphetamine. 35-year-old Amber N. Galbraith, according to the jail report, has already served 9 days of the sentence and is eligible for good behavior time. The case dates back to 2022. Galbraith will also serve 30 months of probation and be responsible for court costs of $5,045. There were a few more sentences handed down in Wayne County Court over the last few days. On Tuesday, 33-year-old James Sanders of McLeansboro pled guilty to possession of meth. Sanders will serve 2 years of probation and pay court costs of $5,009. That case dates back to 2022. On Tuesday, 49-year-old Chad Jocelyn of Fairfield pled guilty to domestic battery. Jocelyn will serve 24 months of probation, pay court costs of $1,709, and as part of the plea, will be required to participate in anger management classes and not have contact with the victim. That incident dates back to 2023. On Thursday, 18-year-old Michael J. Pierce of Fairfield was sentenced to probation on account of burglary. As part of the plea deal, Pierce will be required to serve 30 hours community service and pay court costs of $1,829. That is dated back to 2023. We'll take a look at the weather forecast coming up in just a few moments. We also have a look at obituaries, sports, including a big announcement for Fairfield Lady Mules track. Big day there today. And also, we've got a new sponsor for our Wayne County Salute. We'll be talking about that here in just a moment. This is Wayne County Now.
Whatever your project might be, Gibbs Excavating and Land Management, LLC, has the right tool and the expertise to get the job done right. The crew at Gibbs Excavating and Land Management can handle any job from stump grinding or forestry mulching, driveway repair, concrete demo and rock work to dirt and auger work, trenching, and even garden tilling. Call 618-516-1462 or email Austin at austingibbs70@yahoo.com to schedule your free estimate today.
And welcome back. Beautiful day outside. Great day. If you were out, say, running the girls sectional for track today, we'll talk about that here in a minute, because this just came down a few minutes ago. Lady Mules will be going to state for girls track, but again, we'll talk about that more in sports. As today, we are actually seeing really nice conditions in Fairfield. 67 the temperature outside at the Fairfield Municipal Airport. Humidity 52%. That's a far cry from what it was a couple days ago. Wind speed is very calm. Barometer is 29.95. Dew point 46. That's a far cry from the 69 it was on Wednesday. And currently clear outside with the visibility. It is very visible out there. Our next chance of rain comes on Monday. So this is going to be a great weekend. Great weekend to go out. Enjoy graduations, because Sisney graduates tomorrow. Fairfield Community High School graduates tomorrow. By the way, FCH graduation can be seen on Mule Nation tomorrow evening at 5. Myself, Mark Turner, will be there for that. Bobcat graduation, Frontier Community College graduation tonight at 7. Derek Dunn, Alec Vaughn there with that. That'll be on Bobcat Nation this evening. And Sisney graduates tomorrow afternoon, 2 p.m. up at Sisney. And Got some nice notes from the folks up in Sisney thanking us for our weather coverage on Wednesday evening for both myself and Derek. And Derek and I both are thankful you all tuned in to us, and happy we could all help with the situation the best we could up there. Your forecast for the evening tonight: a very isolated chance at a shower, but that's going to be mainly after like 5 a.m. So very early morning in the morning. Partly cloudy, 53 your low. Partly sunny for Saturday. Great day with a high of 73. Clear conditions for tomorrow night. Chilly. You're going to want a jacket tomorrow night. 49 the low. Sunshine Sunday. Great day for Mother's Day. 79 will be your high. And if you've not gotten your Mother's Day stuff, you probably need to go work on that. Then looking at Monday, your next chance of rain, showers likely with thunderstorms possible, mainly in the afternoon. Mostly cloudy, and your high 75. Hey, look at obituaries coming up in just a few moments, presented by our friends at Johnson Devon Funeral Home in Fairfield, also presented by Everlasting Florals of Fairfield. This is Wayne County Now.
The loss of a loved one can leave you with a lot of unanswered questions, feelings of stress and anxiety, and grief. The experienced funeral directors at Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield can help guide you through all aspects of the funeral process to provide you with a beautiful, lasting tribute to your loved one. Call them at 618-842-6006. The Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home, 106 Northeast 4th Street in Fairfield, serving the Wayne County area with compassion, dignity, and respect.
Taking a look at local obituary information from Wayne County Now, 63-year-old Deborah L. Welty of Fairfield passed away at 10:16 p.m. on Sunday at Fairfield Memorial Hospital. She was born November 7th of 1960 in Lawrence County to Harleen and Craig Satterwhite. On March 30th of 2007, she married James Welty. Deborah had been in the service of coordinating items at Help at Home for the last 10 years. Survivors include her husband, Jim Welty of Fairfield, a daughter, Krista, and husband, Stephen Atterbury of Fairfield, stepsons, Justin Welty, and significant other, Katie Hostetler of Fairfield, and Ryan and wife, Amber Welty of Hannibal, Missouri. 7 grandchildren, including Connor Atterbury, Ella Atterbury, Jama Welty, Jonathan Welty, Hunter Welty, Jarrett Welty, and Lily Hostetler. A brother, Craig, and significant other, Pat Gottfried of Fairfield. 5 half-brothers and 5 half-sisters, along with several nieces, nephews, and cousins. She was preceded in death by her mother, Father Thomas Satterthwaite, and an infant brother, Michael Gottfried. Graveside services for Deborah Welty will be at 10 a.m. Tuesday at Maple Hill Cemetery in Fairfield. Friends and family are asked to go directly to the cemetery on Tuesday. There will be a visitation from 5 until 7 in the evening Monday at Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield. Memorial donations may be made to help with funeral expenses and will be accepted at Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home in Fairfield. 95-year-old John D. McCullough of Fairfield passed away at 8:40 p.m. on Wednesday, May the 8th at Wabash Senior Living and Rehabilitation in Carmine. He was an electrician and owner of Northwest Electric in Fairfield. John was a Navy veteran and member of the VFW, American Legion, and IBEW. He was born in Fairfield, November 8th of 1928 to Delbert and Millie Moore McCullough. John is survived by his wife Edna June Williams McCullough of Fairfield, son Steve McCullough of Fairfield, daughter Mickey McCullough of Fairfield, 6 grandchildren, 6 great-grandchildren, 3 great-great-grandchildren, sister Delberta and husband Ivan Potteroff of Fairfield as well. He was preceded in death by his parents, son Mike McCullough, 2 brothers, and 4 sisters. A graveside service will be held at 2 p.m. on Monday at Maple Hill Cemetery. Military rights will be provided by Anthony Wayne, Post 176 of the American Legion, and Wayne County Post 4535 of the VFW. Friends and family are asked to go directly to the cemetery. In lieu of flowers, memorials may be made to help with funeral expenses and will be accepted at the Johnson & Vaughn Funeral Home. Full obituaries, including survivors, at mywaynecountynow.com. We'll take a look at community calendar notes in just a moment. This is Wayne County Now. If you're looking for supplies for memorial decorations or a memorial piece, look no further than Everlasting Florals, formerly Leg Manufacturing, at 900 West Delaware in Fairfield. Owners Chad and Melissa Musgrave offer a full line of wholesale and retail floral supplies, silk flowers for every season, and even manufacture a variety of items in-house, from wire and aluminum saddles to cemetery can holders, shepherd's hooks, and flag holders. Everlasting Florals, making the world more colorful, one stem at a time. Taking a look at community calendar notes from Wayne County now. Hope Ministries of Jeff, got a few of them. Hope Ministries of Jeff will be holding a distribution day on Saturday, May 18th. To get involved, you can stop by the Jeff Grade School, get in line at Jeff Grade School around 9 a.m. The registration information will be needed, and the officials with Hope Ministries and Jeff will take your information, want you to stay in line, and they'll load your vehicle for you. The Ruritan Club in Jeff will be holding their monthly breakfast tomorrow morning from 7 until 9 at the Jeff Ruritan Club. Sausage, scrambled eggs, biscuits and gravy, and hash browns on the menu, as well as coffee, juice, or white or chocolate milk. Cost is by donation, and that is all you can eat as well at the Jeff Ruritan Club breakfast tomorrow from 7 until 9 at the Ruritan Building in Jeff. Taking a look at some of the other community calendar notes here at Wayne County now. The courthouse grounds will be holding a special fundraiser, a pork burger, brat, and bake sale on May 18th, with all proceeds going to benefit Hayden Kisson and his family, as he has been hospitalized fighting HSP. If you would like to donate towards that pork burger, brat, and bake sale, you can call 618-516-1214 or 618-599-7899. Again, proceeds benefit Hayden Kisson family for that pork burger, brat, and bake sale Saturday, May 18th on the grounds of the Wayne County Courthouse. The Wayne County Family Enrichment Program will be having their event. It is a Family Literacy Fest Saturday, May the 18th from 10:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. Registration begins at 10:30 with the items and entry at Kitty College in Fairfield. Activities will be held, and some of the things with that include goodie bags, prizes, and books for every child, a chance to win door prizes. The Lions Club train will be there. There will be a meet and greet with Sonic and Elmo, prizes with available at every game. There will be a petting zoo, police car, fire truck, and ambulance, bounce house and obstacle course, crafts, face painting, and tons of fun. That is at the Family Literacy Fest Saturday, May 18th, 10:30 a.m. until 12:30 p.m. at Kitty College in Fairfield. Finally, we've got two more community calendar events to get to you. By the way, the community calendar presented by our friends at Carnaby Square, Southern Illinois' fashion leader on Main Street in Fairfield. The Wayne County Fairfield Lions Club will be hosting a car show, their first annual car show, on Saturday, May 18th at Leo French Park. Registration begins at 8:30 and runs until noon. Judging begins at 10 a.m. with awards at 3 p.m. Dash plaques will be awarded to the first 125 entries. There will be 4 special awards. There will be a top 40 for 1974 and older, top 15 for 1975 and newer, and top awards for motorcycles. Concessions will be available. There will be door prizes, silent auction, and 50/50 as well. There is a $15 entry fee to the car show. For more information, you can contact 618-516-1149, 618-516-1229, or 713-203-3875. And the FCHS Student Council will be holding a spaghetti fundraiser. That is set to take place on May the 19th from 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. at the Cornerstone Community Church. Spaghetti, salad, and bread are on the menu. The fundraiser is to help raise funds for the Student Council at Fairfield Community High School to go to the National Student Council Convention in Albuquerque, New Mexico. Cost is by donation. That is for the FCHS Student Council fundraiser dinner for spaghetti on Sunday, May 19th, 11:30 a.m. until 2 p.m. If you have a community calendar note, send it to us, news@mywaynecountynow.com, or just drop it to us on Facebook. We'll get it that way as well. Our community calendar presented by our friends at Carnaby Square in Fairfield. We'll take a look at sports in a minute.
Dive into summer with the latest styles at Carnaby Square in downtown Fairfield. From top to bottom, Carnaby Square has everything you need to embrace the season in style with brands like Charlie B, Multiples, Jess and Jane, Lucky Bird, and Tribal in sizes from small to extra, extra large. Plus, Carnaby Square carries the largest selection of Brighton purses, jewelry, and accessories around. Carnaby Square, the fashion leader in Southern Illinois, located at 115 East Main Street in Fairfield, making you look great since 1980.
When you need concrete or masonry work, New Gen Concrete is your go-to in Wayne County and the surrounding area. They can help you finish that concrete project with anything from flat work, stairs and stem walls to decorative stamping and masonry resurfacing. New Gen Concrete, set in stone on Williamson Drive in Fairfield. Call 618-516-5002 or email them at newgenconcretellc@yahoo.com to get on the schedule today.
Welcome back to Sports Now on Wayne County Now. A big congratulations goes out to Fairfield Community High School girls track as they're going to the IHSA Girls Track State Finals as they won the girls sectional this afternoon. Lady Mules came in first, followed by Vienna, Cesarville, Waltonville, Johnston City, Carmi, White County, Christ Our Rock Lutheran, Christopher, Weber, Cairo, Hamilton County, and Woodlawn. On the individual side, Emily Vaughn finished first in the 100-meter hurdles with a time of 17.67 seconds. The 4x200-meter relay team of Myra Copeland, Emerson Robbins, Clara Turner, and Ren Braddock finished first with a time of 1 minute 52 seconds and 3/4. The 4x800-meter relay team of Elaine Vanway, Remy Taylor, Eddie Hickey, and Madeline Foster finished first with a time of 11 minutes 36 seconds and a tenth. And Remy Taylor finished first in pole vault, a height of 2.09 meters. Clara Turner tied with Remy at 2.09 meters in pole vault. Turner took the triple jump with a reading of 9.82 feet. Lady Mules are competing at state finals next weekend for girls track. In high school baseball action, Wayne City was ahead in their baseball game, not scored 9-0 last check in the second inning. Fairfield Mules were trailing Flora 8-1 in the third at Flora. Lady Mules softball is tied with no score in the fourth with Flora. In junior college baseball tournament play over at Wabash Valley, Frontier now into the losers bracket. They lost earlier to Lincoln Trail 5-4 today. They're currently playing Wabash Valley, and last check, they were down to the fifth, 3-0 to the Warriors. That has been a look on the local sports side, taking a look at what is on the docket on the national sports scene. We're going to start with the NBA playoffs tonight. It is the Knicks and Pacers at Gainbridge Fieldhouse in Indianapolis. That is a 6 o'clock tip up in Indy. New York leads that series 2-0. Denver takes on Minnesota. An 8:30 start tonight. Minnesota leads that best of 7, 2-0. In the NHL, tonight, it's Florida and Boston. That series tied at 1. That is a 6 o'clock puck drop. Edmonton visits Vancouver. Vancouver a 1-0 lead in that series. A 9 o'clock Central Time puck drop. In Major League Baseball for this evening, in action today, Houston is at Detroit. New York Yankees are at Tampa Bay. Arizona is at Baltimore. Minnesota at Toronto. Washington is at Boston. Philadelphia at Miami. The Cubs are at Pittsburgh. That's in a delay. The Braves and Mets are delayed. Cleveland and Chicago set for a later start time. Cardinals on the road to take on Milwaukee, trying to get back to winning ways, but they've had their struggles as of late. Texas is at Colorado. Kansas City at the LA Angels. The LA Dodgers are at San Diego. Oakland is at Seattle. Cincinnati is at San Francisco this evening. That has been sports. When we get back, we're going to talk about our Wayne County Salute, and we have a new sponsor for that Wayne County Salute. We'll talk about that here in just a moment on Wayne County Now.
When describing traditional products like checking or savings accounts, many banks use the word personal banking. At FNB Community Bank, they focus on the personal side of that term. How? By always applying personal attention, by always delivering with personal care, and by treating you like a person, not an account. FNB Community Bank, banking, business, life, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
So we could tell you I do not have a new Wayne County Salute this week. We did not get any in, but you could send the next opportunity for the Wayne County Salute. We'll do it again next Friday in our evening podcast. You can email the information to news@mywaynecountynow.com, or I believe there's a form up now at mywaynecountynow.com. Select Wayne County Salute, and we will go from there. The Wayne County Salute is presented by FNB Community Bank of Fairfield, Banking Business Life, proud sponsor of what's going on in the community, and the Wayne County Salute. So I want to say thanks to our friends at FNB Community Bank for their support of the Wayne County Salute. For the latest local news, weather, and sports anytime, visit mywaynecountynow.com. And we will have our next news podcast tomorrow morning at 9. I'm Dustin Fuller. Have yourself a good Friday.